Yes. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Um, okay, right. I mean, let's just crack straight on, guys. Um, would anyone like to just remind us all where we left off at the end of the last uneventful game?
Sure. So the entire last session was this big continuous battle that was happening. Some big events include that when we finally brought down the flying guy, his appearance seems to transform back into a different elf than the kind of dark energy possessed version that he was when he was flying, at least. Keck tried to do speak with the dead on him, but all that we were able to get out of that was that, just a regular old civilian who was going from here to there, and that whatever had possessed him, we were not able to communicate with that at all. Meanwhile, Lachlan had been running south for quite some time. Some of us finally had caught up with him, and we see what we expected. The golem, some of these regular zombies with the town guard fighting back. But oh, would you look at that in the far south? Something so colossal I can't see enough of it to comprehend what it is yet. He is smashing down the stone structures at the edge of town. That's where a lot of these, big explosion sounds and tons of dust are coming from. That's all very terrifying and whatnot. However, something that we can't quite see is happening also, where Lachlan is clutching the waist of a guy who has started to fly up, and Lachlan is clinging on for dear life. They're about 60 feet high in the air, still hidden behind some buildings from Jasper and Hezekiah's view, and that could end poorly, unless someone does something about it.
So, chaos is erupting all around you. You have just taken out a large handful of these seemingly newly undead people, and they've now started to catch up to Locke. Where you run into another little obstacle of the flesh golem fighting amongst the guards, and a few more zombies there as well. Locke. Last thing that happened, the elf looked around their throat and took off, rising up 60 feet into the air. And we continue right back where we were. So that was his go at the end of that round.
Is there any chance we could get the turn order thing visible in the bottom screen as well? So far, I think it's only visible in the top screen.
Oh, weird. It's on.
I think Jasper, Lachlan, and I can see the turn order.
Let me close it down and open up again. Did it pop up?
No, it doesn't seem to be showing anything.
Okay, hang on. How would this? Does it come back at all? Let me know if it does come back. I'm just trying a few things.
As long as you tell us who's up, right? Because, I mean, if it's any one of us in the south, I wouldn't know that it's our turn.
Is music playing for anyone as well? It's not working for me.
Yeah, I've
no music.
It's playing for me, but I can't hear it.
You muted your tab?
No.
Let me stop all.
Yeah, I've got music on mine.
Maybe it's just everyone but me.
Well, the music's all stopped for now. Let me just restart it.
There we go, that's working now. Yeah, it's actually playing.
Yeah. Hear that. Turn order.
Yeah, got it.
Well, you got the turn back? Or yeah, if I regroup everyone, maybe it will work.
Okay.
Although it may have just thrown you all onto the other page.
Yeah, I think it's just done by page. It's fine. Like, as long as we know. It's fine.
Which one are you on? Which one is everyone looking at? Are we looking at
The original map
oh,
I've got.
Yeah,
I've got the original
Yeah.
one.
whose go is it? Hang on, let's see whose go it was. All right, so I'm going to keep everyone just looking at this page for now. Because I take it the turn order is back for everyone now.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's out of order now though. I think. Is it? Oh no, it is still in order.
No, last time it goes.
Great.
It's your turn now.
Yeah, so Keck, it is your go.
Okay, so pretty much because of that absolute wasted interaction, kind of glean there's no real answers we're gonna get from there. So let's just do a dash just in front of the flame spirit. And that's all I can do.
So you can do. Who's running Twin? Because Twin's up next.
I can do it. I know pretty much what he's capable of. I'll just grab him now. Okay. So he's missed his turn of movement, hasn't he, from using his feline agility?
Or was that turn ago? It's hard to remember.
I'm pretty sure he missed it because he decided just to shoot some arrows instead.
Hmm.
So, how far is he to the end of the street? And 20, 30, 40.
70 foot.
So he'll just follow everyone else and start dashing down. I haven't got control of his tokens, so
Yeah,
I can't move him. But
you can now.
eight, 9, 10. He should be able to get to there just before the end of the map.
Mhm.
What's the distance between the next part of the map? Like between the next.
Oh, I thought they were like directly connected because it's like I just popped down from the bottom of the one to the top of the other.
It is a direct connection. So as soon as you cross that line, you'll be into the next map.
That
Which is only like 5-10 away on the other side.
That's right. That will do for him. Just dash down and get ready to get close.
Okay. Then we have Roma.
Yeah, Romo's just gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna dash down the alley, just trying to collect people as I go. I think I initially just. Oh, I can't move. There we go. Initially, run alongside Jasper. Just go, lock. Where is he? Go.
I'm not actually on this map. I'm further down.
Oh yeah, Jasper's in the script.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take off after him.
Okay, is that the full extent of your travel there, or does it continue?
No, it's not. I've got with the dash, I'd have 60 foot. That was 40, so I've got another 20 feet after that.
I'll put you another 20 on the other side.
Gift up to go.
Thank you kindly.
You end up exactly right next to Jasper. Okay. So next up we have Block.
Yeah.
Tell you what, I'll throw everyone back onto this screen.
Well, it doesn't matter for me. I'm up in the air. Does he look hurt?
Roll a perception check.
Oy. 16.
So he looks different, but slightly. There's something that's familiar about him. Obviously, his eyes are the same glowing purple that they were before. Face is almost the same, but not quite. But he bears no damage. He looks completely intact.
And from memory, from when I saw him cast Fly last session, that was him casting a spell, right? It's not some innate ability he's got or anything, right?
You saw him move his hands and mutter something.
Okay, but I would ascertain that's a spell, right? Okay, so with that, I'm going to try and break his concentration.
Okay.
And I'm going to Cone of Cold him. Like basically point blank in his face. So he needs to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. What is it? What does it need?
Is it 16?
6. That's exactly what he rolled, plus whatever he has up his sleeve.
So yeah, he's fine.
But
He
is
takes half damage on a successful one.
okay. So
But he
roll-
still takes 39. Oh no, sorry. Half of 39. So I was going to say, hang on. So 18. 18. Whoops. I was going to
Okay.
say.
Well, 19, I think.
What?
So you put your hand out and you just watch as this frost blasts from your hand and just covers his face, and you can see his face now sort of glinting as the little ice crystals just cluster over his face for a brief moment. He just looks down at you. A smile remains on his face.
Did he do a concentration check?
No.
What the hell? What the
Not
hell?
need to, as he used a legendary resist.
Okay. Alright. That'll be my go, and I'll just try grab back on. Well, yeah. I guess I'm still half holding on.
Yeah, he's more so holding onto your neck now, but obviously you are grabbing onto him.
Yeah.
Was there anything else you wanted to do?
No, that'll be my go. I guess I'm still grabbing on, trying to stop him. So yeah.
Okay. Before it's your go, Hezekiah, he's going to use a legendary action. Use it for movement, and he's going to rise up another. One second, guys. Sorry.
Go.
So he's going to go up another 120 foot from where he is now.
Was that an additional 120 or 120 in total he's standing at now?
No, he's going up. So he's going to be 180 foot up.
God. Help me! Help me!
Okay. So, it's kind of glancing up for a moment from the golem. See it in the distance at quite an elevation.
Yeah, he's got to be
Can we
getting scary
with some
fast.
dwarf clinging onto him. Anything?
Roll me a perception check, Hezekiah.
Oh,
Roll
okay.
me a perception.
Okay. Ah, 11.
I do perception as well, see if I'd be able to see him.
Yeah.
Right,
roll.
just for numbers' sake, I just did 120 feet in 6 seconds. That's almost 14 miles an hour. So he's fucking zooming.
Yeah.
What did you get?
I got 11.
You got an 11. What did Jasper? What did you get on your perception?
Annoyingly, all 20 me. I got an 8.
Okay, so you definitely don't notice anything, Jasper. Hezekiah, you do notice the form rising up, although you're not sure that there's two figures there. You just recognize a figure shooting up into the air.
Right. I see it and I just mutter, I suppose that's the smartest way to escape from here. Saying that for some time now. Anyway, we're not here to escape, we're here to end these things. Okay, so what am I gonna do? For those gigantic guys, I definitely want to keep my 5th level spell in store. So I've still got a 3rd level. So I got 2 3rd levels. Okay, that's nice. I hope I still have 2. Maybe I forgot to mark one down. I think I forgot to mark 1 3rd level down, so I only have 1 left of those. And I will use it now for some more Scorching Ray, I figure. The last time I think I hit the golem, right? And I noticed that it takes fire damage as well as it takes anything else. Okay. So four shots at the golem, or I mean, I don't know, maybe I'll kill it in the process of that. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I guess I'll stop at 3 and see how's it looking. Okay, so 17, 11, 24.
The 11 does not hit. The other 2
Okay.
do.
Okay, so the
Don't forget,
17 gives me.
You're blessed, don't forget.
Yes, a bless. God, I need to stop
You
forgetting
are
about the bless.
blessed.
Yes. Sorry about that. My lovely blessers, I keep forgetting about that. Okay. Ugh. Okay, would a 12 have hit?
12 would, yes.
Oh, well, that's fantastic. Okay, so let's see some damage.
All 3, let's go.
Yes, I'm clicking on the button. It is not doing it. Okay, that's 4,
Go
8. Okay, the 17's click is just not working, so I'm just going to click one of the other ones instead. Okay, there we go. That's that's 19 total fire damage on the golem. Now it's still up, right?
It's up, but it's looking really bad.
Really
I can
bad.
see
Okay,
it.
come on, here we go. See if I can do this. All right. Yes. Okay. Let's see. Let's go. 16 fire damage on the golem.
And with that, your last blast just completely, pretty much explodes. It's what kind of is its head. I'll tell it's kind of an amorphous blob of shape. But yeah, it erupts in fire, and you watch as the body just sort of slumps, sags, and just seeps outwards as it loses all structure to its form. It is
Terrific.
dead.
Okay. At this point, I still got to move. Now, I will move my 35, 20, 35, and on the top page, my Flame Spirit, my Wildfire Spirit will move a measly 30 feet down towards this area.
30 feet. 1 sec, let me find it.
It's on the right side of the alley, I think.
Yeah, it's probably going to need a whole another 30 foot just to get to the line.
At least it's not a
Yeah,
spiritual weapon. That thing is like only 15 feet, I think, of movement. So it always falls behind.
I mean, it's the line where we split maps is 35 foot,
Yeah.
so it's going to be
Uh-huh.
another 2 goes before it gets into your sight again. I've moved it for you.
Okay, that's me.
That's you, Jasper.
Okay. I'm just reloading Roll20 because it crashed on me. Right, so I don't see. The golem is now dead. So from what I can see, is the only danger that thing that's coming through the bottom.
No, you've got 2 zombies in front of you which are engaging the guards, and then there is the large carnage happening at the very bottom there. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. How am I looking? Great. Hmm. I'm going to bonus action use healing word on myself
Mm-hmm.
at level 3, which is going to be 13 points of health back.
Yep.
Jesus. For some reason he's being really unstable for me at the moment. Reload. Okay. Still feeling very shaky. And with a death and carnage going on around me, I will heads down, step by step. I'll get to here, and I'll take my rapier strike first.
Mhm.
The one to the south of me,
Yeah.
southeast.
I got you. I know.
Which is going to be 11 to hit.
It's a hit.
Okay, and I will be rolling 15 points of damage.
Mm-hmm. 15.
Still up.
Slices through, and it's really badly damaged, but it is holding together.
Okay. In that case, I will. Do those less ones with that for now. I'll just take another stab at it.
Yep.
15 to hit for another 14 points of damage.
And with that, that one falls to the ground.
And then, yeah, it's going to be my turn.
Yeah. So now the golem is dead, but the guards will move in and surround this last remaining zombie. And they're all going to start swiping at it. Bring this up. Four of them are going to come in, and 2 of them actually miss. Only 2 of them hit, and they do. Total 10 points of damage to it, which has hurt it, but still stands. Unfortunately, they're focusing all their attention on it, but it is sort of shifting and moving, and some of their hits are deflecting a little bit off each other's blows. That's their go. The zombie now lashes out and is going to go after this guard at the bottom here. Right. That's a really feeble swipe. Not enough to hit. Claws just scraping down the front of the armor without doing any damage at all. And this guard he was attacking was looking a little bit rough, so he's quite pleased by that. Now moving through onto this guy again. Just still looking you dead in the eyes, Locke. And he goes up another 60 foot.
God.
What was it? 240. And he's going to just sort of slow down. And you just feel the firm grasp of his hands around your neck. Your robes are flapping around you in the wind as you are ascending up and up. And you've watched as the buildings around you are just falling back down below. And all you see is those purple glowing eyes of the elf who's now holding. This has been work. Now, I don't normally venture out. Well, I mean, the real me, at least. This is a welcome change to see all of this. Isn't it thrilling? Look, down there. And you can feel his hands forcing your head just to look down. Look at all of them, scurrying around. I'm sure they all feel very important some way. Feel like they have meaning, purpose driving them. Such a funny thing. And you and your friends, look at them down there. Can you spot them? Tiny now. See how tiny they all are. And goes up another 60 foot. Now, you almost see them as I do. Less insignificant. Easy to manipulate and control. Easy to step without a second thought. I say, that part is full. And as he does that, you watch as glyphs start to glow around him, just popping up in midair. And that's the end of his go. You're now another 60, 300. Heck,
I'm still on the other map. But I'll pretty much be running 60 foot down, which should just put me on the border of that map then. So I don't just want to move it across onto the top of the new map and just start me from there. Like 60 foot is literally like on the edge, so I don't know if you just want to move me onto the new map.
You'll be on the next one. Yeah, you'll be on the next one.
And that's all
Twin?
I can do with a dash.
So twin as well, Matt.
Okay, so so Twin will take standard movement. It should be enough to get him over to the top of the next map. And then
It's only 10 foot to get
he will.
Flip through. And I'll give you access to it. Right, you can move him.
He'll go next to Romok and he will line up a shot with his longbow. Is +7 to hit. 14 to hit the zombie.
It's a bit.
For 4 damage.
4 damage. The arrow sinks into the lower part of his back, and he buckles backwards as it hits, but he breaks himself. He's still standing.
Let's have carried on where he's left off. He'll send another arrow directly at him. 11 to hit.
As a hit.
Another 4 points of damage.
This one sort of strikes him top left in his shoulder. He sort of takes the hit and rolls his body forwards a little bit, but managed to just staggering, just stay on his feet. He's just wobbling now. He's barely holding on.
And that will be his go.
Okay. Roll perception for twin as well, please.
Okay, so
Heck, also, you can roll perception as well.
Was that me? Sorry.
so he's got +5. 24 perception for twin.
Twin. Twin's very keen eyes look up and see this figure up in the air, and he notices there's another figure with him, and he recognizes the outline of Locke.
He's gonna point up and go meow 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 meow.
Like a genius.
Heck, you see them up there, but you don't see Locke. Romok.
Yeah, I think seeing Twin fire off the arrows, Romok is still going at full pelt, so make up the distance. Standing next to Jasper, looking at this zombie, and will kind of let out a rallying cry. Go, stand true! We are turning the tide! And pull Astrofall, and just in a big sweeping arc, will just try and finish off this zombie, or at least do some damage. So with Astrofall, I'd just like to try and hit it hard as I can. I have 26.
Very good hit. Yeah, definitely.
Cool. For another 16 points of damage.
How did you want to finish this last zombie off?
Again, with that rallying shout, it just kind of barrels in, and just from kind of the nave to the chops, as good old Bill Shakespeare would say, just sweep up as it just sort of from the hip, just eviscerate just right through, and just swing as it just splits the zombie. And just this kind of like, I don't know, whatever the blood or ichor might be, just goes in a massive spray.
And with that zombie just falls apart in front of you. The guards let out a sigh and then look over their shoulder and get ready to start running back down the other way. Is there anything else you want to do at all? Actually, roll perception as well. You can roll another perception.
The blood spray has, yeah, I don't know.
Was there anything else you wanted to do?
I can take 2 attacks, but there's nothing else in range to attack at the moment.
Did you use up all your movement?
No, I haven't. I was here, wasn't I? So that would be 5, 10, 15. I think if the guards are running away, I'll just sort of ferry them behind me, and just sort of, you know how it is, you sort of walk through a crowd that you're swimming against the current, and just sort of take Astral and just push them aside, and just go, get to safety.
And as you do that, they say, "Don't be stupid. City's under attack. Move, men."
Help who you can. And yeah, I think that's my movement, and yeah, that's my turn.
Block.
I'm gonna try to speak to him as as he's kind of like holding on. I'll try and, but I'll speak properly. But Locke is pushing through the grip on his neck, and I'll just say, "What is it that you want? What is your plan?"
As you say that, he just smiles at you and he reaches in his robes and takes out the artifact. This is my plan. And he just holds it up.
Well, if you're gonna fucking drop me already. And I would like to pair reaction if he does. It will be to cast a spell if he does.
Okay, so you're readying an action to cast a spell. Okay.
Yeah.
So he will be there, and as you say that to him, he will. Yeah, he'll say, "We now just have one to go. Must say you've been so helpful." And that's all he says in that last bit of your go there.
Okay.
Hezekiah.
Okay. Do you want me to do a perception check to see if I can tell there's 2 people now, or just? I mean, the other thing I would be doing is just moving my 70 feet down to here. I would like to at least keep that one or 2 people. Then I can. Yeah.
You have just now got rid of all the obstacles which were up here in your immediate area. So yeah, you would be looking around, trying to assess what's going on. Now you know someone shot up there, so you can roll another perceptions. If you can see Locke.
I also moved a little bit closer, if that would help. And 24.
You look up and you definitely see 2 silhouettes there. One, the taller elf holding on to the small door you're familiar with.
Okay. Well, I've definitely got my eyes kind of switching back and forth between that cluster in the air and whatever is going down here. Now, down here, I can see that there's one fairly visible gigantic mountain thing wrecking a building, but there was once upon a time another one like a little bit to the east of the pathway, right? Now, given the size of those guys, would I be able to see them over the rubble?
Yeah, you can definitely see it.
Okay. The one to the east, even.
There are still buildings in the way between the 2 of you.
Okay.
Like, sure what's on that.
Right. And the only other thing then for me is move that flame sphere down another 30 feet.
Sure. Okay, so it's right on the edge now. It's ready to cross over.
Right. Let me just confirm that thing. It does not have. I mean, it has a hover speed of 30 feet, but it doesn't have a dash action. I'm pretty sure. No, it does not. Oh, hold on. Oh, it does have a dash action, which it can do instead of taking its like flame seed or whatever kind of action. So, 60 feet for it, please.
Okay, so it's going to. I'll bring it in a second, and you can have it with you here. Okay, move that wherever you want.
Sure.
Only
I
move.
guess it's got another 25 feet, I think, because you've
Yeah.
moved 35 feet to get there. Okay, so that. Yep. Okay, that's me then.
Perfect. Jasper.
Dashing all this time. Ugh.
Um. Uh,
Around you, you can see like the fallen bodies of the flesh golem and the zombies. You can see down the alleyways there are people sort of rushing through, some sort of crowding around, looking around corners. There are people everywhere around you, really, but all of the immediate threats are gone. You see little faces at the windows.
um. So Jasper will take a dash. Get him to just there. He's looking out for any signs of Locke as he's going. He hasn't spotted him. He doesn't speak cat, so he doesn't know what Twin was saying. He's just sort of heading down, and as he's going, he's just sort of yelling at all the people that are running around to keep taking a look like, just get out of here. Don't you know it's dangerous? Sort of end my turn, just moving.
Roll a perception check.
Yeah. 17. I feel like Jasper's so little, the buildings would be slightly restrictive, so you wouldn't be able to see over them as easy.
Yes, however, they are very high up. So the angle is just about right. So you will see them up there. You're now also aware something happening.
Will I be able to tell it's locked with a 17, or
With a 17, yeah,
just
just about to make that out. Was there anything else you could do at all?
just double check there's nothing else I can do at the moment, so I'll just keep moving towards the big thing.
So we move through to darts. The ones down below, they're moving it around. Existing. And the ones up here, I'm going to go into full on charge. They come rushing past you, Jasper. That's all they can do. Back here. Locke, around you, you've watched everything fall away below you. And he continues to rise. You have
Enough.
another 60. The artifact, this purple, glassy artifact, in his hands. He holds it out. And as he says, you have been so helpful. He holds it high above his head, and at that moment, there's a blur of yellow and white. A large bird swoops in, grabbing the artifact, and starts flying off out and away from the city. Such a joy to be happy. As I choose who to swipe. Those people down there, for instance. And he shifts your head again with his hand, awesome. So you're now looking down, and he points, and you follow his finger, and you see there's a group of people crowding on a balcony, looking down at the chaos unfolding in the streets below. Maybe some 20 or so. The glyphs around him suddenly flare up around both, and his eyes burn brighter. And you just watch as he utters this incantation under his breath. Glowing embers gathering around you, swirling, collecting at the central point. And suddenly they erupt as embers and glowing glyphs shatter, revealing huge masses below you. 4 gigantic meteors just poured into existence. Do you feel it? Do you feel it? He just starts laughing. This manic laugh just spews from his grinning mouth as the meteors plummet down below you. You watch as the people on the balcony start to react as the shadow falls upon them. And looking up, they scream. It's too late. The meteor collides with the tower, crushing every brick as it explodes down through the levels, each one hitting rock, brick, rubble, fire, raining down on all below. Now, I am sorry to have to leave you and all this wonderment behind, but time continues to move on for me. This has been a really interesting day, hasn't it? It's a shame the company wasn't. And you just watch as the eyes of this elf flare for a moment before changing, and that burning purple just fades out and turns blue. And the elf blinks for a moment. An instant confusion before the panic takes over. His hands instantly let go of your neck as he starts to scream in terror as you both plummet.
Literally everything I wanted to do, he's like, he got around with fucking hell.
You are now falling.
Did I understand that right? Like, wait, the elf had the look of terror on his face, and then
He was possessing someone else, and he stopped possessing them.
yes,
Yeah.
right.
So now the normal person's back, and they're like, "Oh my god, where am I?"
Well, at least you won't
As
die
you both
alone.
fall down.
Let's
Now,
hope he has
around
Featherfall
you-
prepared.
Hezekiah, Romok, well, basically everyone. You've watched as these meteors came down, striking various parts of the city. They were not directly on you, so you were unaffected by that. You have watched as these, you saw them start at the point where some of you know where Locke and this figure was. And you now all, your attention is up there. You see them falling.
Can I still see the bird?
Give me a perception check. at disadvantage since you're tumbling incredibly fast.
All right, a 5.
You saw it before he let you go. You saw it head off northeast.
Okay, so can I do what I was gonna do and get rid of the disadvantage? Because I was gonna cast a spell when he did that.
Okay. What are you doing?
I have in my possession a scroll of freeze time.
Mm-hmm.
God, I thought he was about to say tongues.
Yes, that too. I've learned
Very
tongues.
expensive.
So I would like to cast freeze time. Now, is this one of the chronomancy spells, or is this time stop? Because
Let me try and find
I think those are two very different things.
Ooh. Just trying to find where that.
Because it depends. If it's time stop, then I mean, I still fall, I think, but the bird itself wouldn't move.
What's the description?
I've literally just said it says scroll of freeze time, and that's it. All I've got written down.
One sec. Just bear with me for a second. Let's see. Yes.
How much did you pay for the freeze time scroll?
I didn't.
Oh, you got it from that rather unpleasant dwarf in the Chronomancy Tower place?
Nope. I think I
Oh.
got it from. I think I got it from the witch.
Hmm.
From memory.
You got it. I know where you got it. Got it in the Chronomancer's tower.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah. There was a room where you were flooded with goblins, and it was on a pedestal. You swiped it up.
I was just going to make fun of you on the comparative price of freeze time versus tongues, and which one's going to save your life?
I don't think it will save me because I still fall. But my thinking is that if I can freeze the bird and hit the bird,
Oh,
I might be able to knock something out.
so that golden bird, it came and got the artifact, and then it kept like flying away, and like you didn't see it coming. Like it wasn't like summoned or something, right? It was like a pre-existing thing in the universe. Or did you see any of that?
I don't know.
all you realised was it suddenly swooped in and grabbed it and flew off.
Okay.
I mean, the only one I've got written down here is time stop. I can't find the details of the actual scroll. I know I've got it written down. But...
Let me go through.
Did I send you details? Did I send you details on?
You did, but I feel like this was one that was out of my pool. I think it was beyond me. I think. Yeah. Time War. Yeah, I'm not seeing it on here. Either way, I don't.
What's your max HP?
76.
And where are you at currently?
59.
So this means that because the falling damage maxes out at 20d6, right? You won't insta die from the
Well,
following.
I've
That's
said this in the past.
what
Oh,
he's.
right.
No, it's different
There's no
rules.
cap.
Different rules. That's
Okay.
It's okay.
I'm have to hold my hands up here. I cannot find the details of it.
If not,
Uh,
it fizzles out. Maybe it was a fake. Who knows? Like it's all
Not
good.
like I can tell you that. Okay, I've been trying to find it. So I've got a time stop spell here, which is a chronomancy spell, which I've got written down. So it's a level 9 spell.
Yeah.
It's an AoE effect of 30 foot.
Okay.
Uh,
Does that help? Not really.
so duration is 6 seconds, or until the caster takes damage. It's how long that we frozen. As a con save of 15, the characters tap into the essence of time itself to momentarily freeze it centered on themselves. Time stop holds all movement and actions of living inanimate objects and within the radius except the caster for a duration of up to 6 seconds. The creature can resist the effects of making a con save. So this is what I've got written down for it. Hang on. I'll post it up. So yeah, we're going to go with this since I can't find exactly what it was. So you would still fall by the sound of it,
Yeah.
because this is supposed to allow you to manipulate things, within that time.
Yeah, I mean it's fine. It doesn't do what I thought it would do. That's okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, no, that's fine. Everything I wanted to do, against him got undone very quickly by his shape shifting thing and the bird. So yeah, I'll just.
And you
fall,
watch.
I guess.
Sorry, one thing I did forget to say is when his eyes dimmed out, his face did sort of slightly distort back as well. It doesn't look quite as it did. It's a slightly different face, but yeah. Everything.
Yeah, I just fall in shock that I've been bested. Yeah, just yeah, not that I can do. I mean, I can try and put the elemental below me and try and use it as like a Minecraft water bucket. I don't think that's how that's gonna work in here somehow.
Okay.
Yeah, is this the hype where like the water turns into bricks thing happens?
Yeah,
Okay.
floating disc isn't instantaneous either, is it?
No, and it's still gonna be a hard impact anyway.
Yeah.
The floating disc stays 20 foot away from him or something, doesn't it? You can't actually step on it, so he
Yeah,
just
I don't know. I just
It
wonder
It
whether
also
it was.
can't go above 10 feet above the ground as well. So
Ah,
it's just, yeah.
Okay.
I looked into this. I looked into this. Don't worry.
At this
See,
point, I think it's like Guardian Angel is like the
if
only
I
hope
was
we have.
close
You know,
enough-
the haste caster at the beginning. Hope they're looking after him now.
Well, they can look after me in the afterlife. Is fine.
if I was closer, I
I'll
would
bring
just
you back.
try and bring it on you while you're falling.
You can't
Maybe
bring me
in front
back
of
if my head's smashed into like an egg on the paper. You can't put my brain back together.
As long as nothing's missing, Raised Dead will bring you back. It doesn't say anything about what
Oops.
state they have to be in. It
It'll
just
seep
has
into
to
the
be there.
sewage. My mush.
It's in this
will-
technology, great.
You're gonna scoop me up. I'm gonna be like
Scrape
that
you off
episode.
again.
Like that
Yeah,
episode
there
of
happy
is
enough
Doctor
water
Who.
from you falling 500 or 300 feet.
I'll just be a bit block of pavement. Yeah, there's nothing from me, really. So
Brother Keck.
So yeah, I didn't really see a huge amount with my 12, so I'll probably just try and keep up with Romok and Jasper at this point, just kind of following their lead. Get down to there, and that's a dash again. So yeah, nothing else I can do at the minute.
Twin.
Oh, that's Jasper.
So Twins got his feline. Not that he's going to be able to do much. Twins got his feline agility. Now, from what I can make out, is it doubles your speed when you start moving. But if I was to dash, which gives me the extra 30 foot to make it 60 foot, could I then use feline agility to double my movement speed to 120 foot? Or would you cap it at 90 and just double my normal?
What does it say exactly?
It says when you move on your turn in combat, you can double your speed until the end of your turn.
Okay. And the feline agility does what? Sorry?
And that's what the feline agility is.
It just doubles your speed.
Yeah,
So if you didn't want to do anything else, could you double a dash?
because when you take the dash action, you gain extra movement increase equals your speed.
I've actually looked this up just now. So feline agility does double, just like haste does. Like if it does double your movement based on the base, which is if you take the dash action, then do feline agility, it would become 120 according to what I'm reading.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I was thinking. It will mean he's got 0 next turn, but can't do much anyway, to be honest. From where he is, there's not a lot he can do. So, how far is 120?
It would get him to like right here, I think, if you want to go for lock or just straight down as.
What's he gonna do? Get splattered underneath me?
I'll go foot down because there's not a lot he can do to block, so to speak.
No.
He hasn't got anything in his arsenal that could help.
Because you're gonna have to make like one of those cat blankets when the cat's stuck in a tree and form like a fireman's blanket underneath.
Yeah, there's not much he can.
I mean, in the realm of role playing, at least, you don't always know how fast someone's falling, right? You're running towards them to catch them, maybe, and like they hit faster than you, but you still try, kind of. I mean, that's one idea.
I think that's about the best we can hope with.
Yeah.
Win. He's exerted himself to get somewhere nearby, but he's going to fall short and not be able to help at the last moment. I think seems reasonable.
Wait a second, did we skip me? I thought I go after Lachlan.
You go after Lock, but it's not your go yet.
Oh, okay.
That was Keck, then Twin. Now it's Romok.
Oh, okay, right, because Lachlan fell not on his turn. Okay.
He hasn't yet. He's begun his fall at the start of his turn. Romok.
Yeah. Have I moved back? I thought I was next to Jasper.
I moved
Jasper's
after you.
running
Oh, have you moved since? And the guards moved too?
Yeah.
They have.
That's fine. It just looked like I'd moved back. No, that's fine. I will use my action. Yeah, just continue to run down the alley. I mean, the immediate. Where are the meteors falling at the moment?
The
Or where did they
meteors have
fall?
already struck, and they struck
Yeah.
just in various places around. So they're not immediately. So they're just in the buildings around you, the towers. So this particular street is unaffected by them.
Right. Okay.
But you would have seen them coming down. You would have heard the devastation.
Sure. I think I'll just continue to run, just through the chaos. Trying to run towards any sign of people that may need help, but also just try to be close to the party. So, yeah, while there's nothing for me to hit, I'll just take my dash action, just continue running along.
Romak, have you looked down to the southern edge of the screen?
What am I looking? This.
Yeah, there's at least another one too of these like titanic stone things, which are before the meteors were striking. These were the guys who were like breaking down the towers and like flinging guards all about, and
Yeah.
very scary to approach
And-
them. But I mean, they are enemies there.
And now there's meteors.
Yeah.
So I think at this point we're just trying to. He's just caught in the chaos. Doesn't know which way to turn. We're down a party member. He's not. Romak has no
Ryan?
idea where Locke is.
You're not down one.
No, as in one
He's up.
uncounted.
He's up.
Oh, the irony. Yeah. So I'm just going to use my dash action to run.
Block.
Yes.
You fall. You watch as the buildings tear past you once again. The ground gets closer and closer and larger. Is there anything you want to do?
I am just going to.
You have a
In
small
my-
window of time.
Yes. As I'm falling, I'm gonna get out a little bit of water and my thing, and I'm gonna recreate the shape of the piece, and then freeze it in ice like I did before. And I'm just going to try and hold this and smother it in wrapping and try and keep it in one piece. That it?
You cast this perfect recreation, this icy structure of this artifact. Try and wrap your robes around it, and you hold it to your side, and try and protect it as best. And the ground rushes towards you, and you hit it very hard. Just trying to roll the dice there.
Dice.
I feel like you should have a big bag of physical dice for this just to pour out.
I'm having to just try and bring up a generator on this one. There's a lot of dice. Just one second.
Does my water elemental help me? Does it reduce a single dice?
I guess you could have
Oh,
thrown it the glass the ice replica.
Oh, yeah, that seems like dice gone in it. Actually, that's not true.
So I've got a total here.
Uh-huh.
I'll remove one of the d6s for your water elemental, pushing slight blow. As you
Uh-huh.
impact, water elemental explodes upon impact as you slam into it. You take 109 points of damage.
What? Survivable.
He's not outright dead, but what condition is he going to be in when we get to him?
God, I got no my limbs.
You're rolling. It's going to be rolling death dice until he's healed.
Yeah, but his body, what condition is his body going to be in? That sort of fall, that sort of damage, he's going to have some nasty damage to him. A nice long night's sleep might not kill this one.
Yeah, well, just one long
You-
quick short rest and
How-
everything's fine.
How much hit points did you have, Locke?
I had 59, so that's
Yeah.
a good 47 over damage, right? 48.
Okay, so it wasn't enough to completely wipe you out.
No, but it was enough to say do 2/3 of my total.
Your body is instantly absolutely wrecked on impact. You feel the ice cylinder you created break and shatter next to you, and you lose consciousness. The world goes black. We move on to Hezekiah.
Okay, so definitely saw that just happen. Is the exact spot where he fell like where Lachlan's token is right now?
Yes.
Wait,
Okay,
isn't there a
well,
body
And
with me as well?
the elf, yeah, the elf also landed next to you with a crack, and they're very much out of it as well.
So
The-
the
There's
way
pools of blood just spreading out around both.
the way it stands right now, I wouldn't be able to see them if I got as close as I could, and I could do like a healing a word from a distance, but I have to see them. I'm pretty sure for that, so that is not an option.
Don't think a healing word's gonna cut it. So
Right? Yes, it's not going to finish the job, but okay. Uh, uh, well, I don't think moving towards the gigantic guys by myself is going to be tremendously useful either. So I will then dash my 70 feet.
Okay.
And this guy will also come down the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 feet. And I feel like I know better than to shout out, Lachlan, are you okay at this point? Would there be blood splatter so far that I would be able to see it from this little alleyway right here?
Roll a perception check.
Okay. 11.
It's a little dusty down here.
Yeah.
There's not really any evidence at this exact moment that you can see, I'd say.
Okay.
There may be a couple speckles of it, but nothing to really go.
Okay. I guess I'll just tap my earring and say, I can't tell. I can't tell if he's fully dead, or if he's in any state where we could help him. But we should get here quickly. That's it for me.
Jasper.
Right. Even though I know how high up he was with that and how far he fell, and I don't think much Jasper would want to help. I don't think he'd be willing to go in the alley and down that way, just in case of the grisly scene he's going to see, or that he's expecting to see. He's expecting to see death, and Jasper doesn't want to do that. Instinctively, his hand is going to go to his back for a moment, but
Give me a card in my final moments.
It's
Watch
all
it
he
be death
wanted.
again. Watch it be death again. I mean, at that point, death.
Exactly. The man.
It's to have.
Might be a better ending, to be honest. Less painful one.
yeah, trouble is you can't pull the card.
Just bring
I
it
can't
back.
transfer effects onto you. He sees that giant thing down there, still causing havoc as well. I think he's going to step forward, sort of as he passes Roadmog, he's going to exchange a worried glance with him. Obviously, we've both got earrings. We've both heard what Hezekiah has just said. That he can't determine anything yet. So both not stupid. So, do I? Don't know.
Can I ask how the look that you shot Romok? What were you trying to convey? As first
It
question.
was
Secondly, would you expect Romok to infer what you're trying to say?
the look that I would have given. It would be a look of horror, so to speak. Jasper's still very much traumatized by his brush with death, and anything death isn't doing well for him, and that includes so far in this fight. He's been seeing things throughout. So his view at the moment isn't a good one, and he is. You can tell he's just not managing it well. He's horrified. He's just moving on, so to speak. He's trying to. I don't know. Hard to put it in.
Dissociating, right? I think is what that kind of like emotional reaction is called.
mm, is I think his heart rate is going to be going and up, and yeah, with his trauma, Woody, what we discussed before.
Yep.
Is there anything he's gonna be from what he would expect there, like seeing the fall and expecting death? Is there anything that's gonna sort of be dancing around from the edge of his vision, or anything like he's already seen so far with the figure?
Um, okay, I'd say as you're passing by, you do see frightened faces, people, townsfolk, cowering around corners, looking out from windows. One of them in the window, you swear for a brief second, didn't look human. Had a familiar face, pale, or but you're going so quickly that it's gone.
Yeah.
You could swear there was a very oversized, toothy grin upon the face.
Yeah, I don't think Jasper can go down there. I think he'll find his hand being drawn to the deck just purely for the power side of it, but he is it gonna be that level of hope? No. Mm. No, there's still a job to do at the moment. Still that he's going to just try and brush past and think there's nothing he can do for him at the moment. He needs to try and save other people. He will fire a crossbow bolt. Be a disadvantage at the big thing, just as he's walking. Just try and try to shut out everything that's occurring to his right and behind him.
Okay. So roll your attack on crossbow.
21 disadvantage.
Hit. Roll damage.
10 points of damage.
So the bolt just sort of sinks in to the hand that's gripping onto the side of this. Watches it just nestles between the knuckles.
His arm's still shaking. He's just gonna sort of drop the crossbow to the ground and just stare forward. And that'll be his turn.
The guards. Okay. That's what they can do. The ones down the bottom are attacking. And okay.
I'm still too far out of things. Yeah, it's just gonna be a dash again for me behind Jasper. As before, not really passed anything perception check to know what's going on, so still very much with Romok and the others just keeping up.
Right, Romak and Jasper were the only ones who would have been able to hear me with the earring.
That's the end of your go, though.
Yeah, it's not anything else really I can do.
Twin. Twin gonna do.
So the turn after using his like fast movement, he can't move. Is that right? Or
Yeah, he's got 0 speed this turn.
but like if he takes the action, dash action, he could move 30 feet, or it's like definitely just
No,
0.
it doubles your current speed. Dash.
No, dash doesn't double. Dash adds your speed. So like with like
Yeah,
haste,
my speed is
feline
set to
agility,
0. My speed is set to 0, so I can't increase my speed. So if I try to dash, I'm just dashing at 0 because that's what my speed is set at this turn. It was very much Twins' last-ditch effort to try and get close enough, which he ultimately failed at. So this is, I think he'll just be looking towards Hezekiah to try and find out what's going on. He would have heard
No.
Hezekiah.
Yeah, you're right. Dash gives additional movement equal to your reduced speed. Okay, yeah, so it would be 0.
Well, you are 90 foot away from the closest twin.
Yeah, so I think the only thing he can do is take a couple of shots at the hand and he'll just keep looking at Hezekiah because he would have heard him what he said into the earrings from where he is. But obviously he doesn't know what's going on there, so he'll wait till Hezekiah updates it more and just takes a couple of pot shots. Should be he's got +7, so 9 and 24.
A disadvantage at that range, is it?
Not the longbow, no. That's a
Okay.
120.
So the second one, the 9 does not hit. The other one does.
6.
Okay. Arrow sinks into the flash. Okay. Was that it?
Yeah, that's all he can do.
So over to Romok.
There's very little that Robot can do at the moment other than just continue to close the distance. I think having heard Hezekiah's cries and pleas over the earring, I'm gonna I'm going to move the distance alongside my friends. Having seen Jasper's look of horror, I think Romok will go sort of default de facto. He is concerned. Everything that is unfolding here, doesn't know what to do. I think there's a real moment of kind of calm panic. Where do we go from here? What's the greatest need? I think in the speed and the run down the alley, I don't know whether he would have heard Hezekiah breaking off, but I don't know how much he would have followed Hezekiah breaking off down the alley. I really don't know what to do at this point. And I think that's probably going to be reflected in Romok's character.
Do you think he would ask Hezekiah anything?
Say that again, sorry.
Do you think he would say anything to Hezekiah over the earring?
I'm split. He's watching the guards run down the alley towards battle, or that's what it looks like anyway. Yeah, I think he'll probably pass through the earring. What is happening?
I think I might not be able to answer you until my turn, or sure. But also, I don't really know, so that's. I mean, you actually have basically the same view I have, looking straight down the alley at the moment.
I won't be able to see. I can't see a body or anything like that. And I think my perception was so low before. I don't imagine Romok would have necessarily seen Locke fall, right?
Oh. And with all
So
that's going on, I'm not
just
sure.
regarding the chaos down the alley. But yeah, I think I'll just pull up alongside my friends at this point. And just there's a look of what? Yeah, there's a look of what do we do now? Because there's this. Do we know what this is down the end?
No, really. It's partly hidden behind the building still.
Yep.
But it's
Okay.
looks.
I think
it looks sort of rocky. It's just basically a large rocky creature.
Sure. I think where Romok may have just continued to charge in with reckless abandon, the message through his earring, the sound of the meteors hitting, the screams of people has just given him pause. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of hold any action. Just draw up alongside the party and just kind of look almost inquisitively. Romok doesn't work at range, so I will. Bless is still up, isn't it?
Yeah, unless you dropped it.
Nope, didn't drop it. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I can do at the moment. So let's move on to the next player.
Look, could you
Sir.
please roll me a death set?
Okay.
Up, down one. Hezekiah.
Okay, I continue running as fast as I can. That's 15. At this point, I finally see it. Can you describe what I exactly see, like in terms of the two bodies?
You see blood. You see blood that has splattered out, exploded from these bodies as they've hit the ground. Pools of blood which are expanding. You see broken, figured limbs, arms that are twisted and bent, fingers twisted back. You see a broken, cracked, shattered open skull, an eye just on the ground. And Locke is also looking pretty bad.
You should see the other guy.
He is in a similar state. We can't see his. He sort of turned slightly to his side, as he didn't want to land on something he was holding. But he's facing away from you.
Okay.
But his
I-
clothes are completely drenched in blood.
I rush over and try to make a quick assessment without moving the body of the condition of skull in general, especially the back of the skull, the cervical vertebra, and how many of the long bones are like broken to the point of like sticking out of the flesh, and I would like to attempt to heal him with a level 2 cure wounds.
Mhm.
Now, because my Wildfire Spirit is out, I get an extra D8 on this. Okay, could have been better. Okay, 15 points of healing for him, and if possible, I would like to focus it on something like if it seems like the vertebra are broken, like the cervical vertebra, just like where the neck and shoulders kind of meet, are broken. If the skull is heavily fractured to the point of having no integrity, healing that. If that's all fine, then focus on the long bones sticking out.
So it looks like his head is damaged. His skull is fractured. So you heal his skull. You can see his arms do look like they are positioned odd, as are his legs. But as you cast your healing on them, you watch as they sort of straighten themselves, correct themselves.
Uh-huh. Yeah, front of the skull can take a fair bit of damage, and that's fine. It doesn't actually kill the person very much. But back of the skull and cervical vertebrae are the most important. So whatever that gets me, the 15 healing is what I accomplished, and that was my movement plus action. The Wildfire Spirit will also move, but I will also shout back. Now, I just saw him twitch a little bit, didn't I, Lachlan? Or, did I not?
As you cast that, you'll watch as Locke's eyes will flicker open for a moment.
Uh-huh. Okay. I forget about the earring, and I just shout as loud as I possibly can, "He's not dead!" Have my Wildfire Spirit move the 30 feet just towards straight south, and that's my turn. 30, 40, 50, 60. Right. I always forget that if I don't have it do a specific action, and if I have a bonus action, I can make it take the dash action. So, yeah, it can move 60 feet in general. All else barred. Yeah, so that's me, though.
Jasper.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll a perception on that, considering he's like right behind an alleyway, and see if the voice carries over all the noise of everything else.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say you'd hear that. It would carry around.
So, with that, then hearing Hezekiah call out, my hand will move away from the deck that I was grasping at, inside my pack. I will then cable. I'll
Woody,
then keep moving up. I think I'm now a bit more intently focused on the hand, knowing that block is okay as per
Huh.
Hezekiah's shout. Whether he is okay or not, that's what we gleaned from it.
he was okay. I said he was not dead.
Yeah, exactly. That's, as far as Jasper's concerned, that's okay. Like, just don't be dead. That's the main aim. I think I'm gonna have Jasper take the dash action. That'll be it for Jasper. He just wants to try and get in and try and destroy this hand thing, whatever it is, before it kills anyone else, as the guards are already dead around it.
Oh, Woody, I had one last question about his condition. So, it's not like I would have done CPR because his ribs are probably broken or whatnot, right? But I would have listened for breath, and you can be alive but not breathing. Would I have heard any breath from him?
When you first got to him, no.
Okay.
After you cast on him, it started to come back. Yeah.
Okay.
His face is covered in blood.
Mhm.
Was that the end of your go, Jasper?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
So it is the guards go. These ones are. Right, start to join the fight. The rest of them do keep fighting, and you can see now you're a bit close, Jasper, that these guards are swiping and stabbing and slicing at the base and anything they can get close to on this huge, gigantic, giant figure. And it is a giant that you can see. It is this sort of stone-looking giant. Its skin does seem to be made what looks like broken bits of stone, rock, and it's just glaring down with these sort of like burning pinprick eyes as it's taking these blows, and you see it is swiping out at the guards around it as it's doing, and at the same time raking its body in its hand across the building and just destroying. Keck, back to you.
Okay, so got hearing that he's not dead. I'm not really knowing what was going on though. And seeing Jasper carrying on, running off, I'm probably going to follow after Jasper at this point. Because Hezekiah seems to have everything in tow, and no one's really said anything else to me because I haven't got an earring. Get to 30 feet, and then I'm going to guiding bolts on the big rock dude. Level 1.
Oh, yeah.
I'm blessed actually, so I get a D4 on that. Unless that wouldn't hit. So 13's a hit.
13 to hit does hit. It's a very large.
Okay. So that's 10 points of radiant damage. And then to follow up, I am going to summon the spiritual weapon, which should be within my range to do at 60 feet, right between the guards. And as it's now glowing and the next attack's got advantage, the spiritual weapon will have advantage on his attack roll against it.
Okay.
For fuck's sake. Okay, it's
So
come
yeah, certain little parts of it have now begun to glow. But he is standing firm. It seems all the hits that are coming to him, he's largely just ignoring. He seems to be deflecting most things that are hitting him.
Okay, the spiritual weapon will do 12 points to it as well. I'm just going to need a token for it.
Uh, sort of weapon is it?
Last time it was just like a piece of rock attached to a branch. I suppose in this kind of area, it's probably just a big bludgeoning rock at this point.
All it's given me. Really just hides itself in there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can control it, but it's
Yeah, it's not the easiest to see in that point.
let's see if I could give it a tint or something.
Put the colour icon on it for now. The green dot.
Jeez.
There you go. Turret.
There you go. That's the best I can do. I think you need the other one on there just to make it stay small. That's your rock. Okay. Twin. What's Twin doing?
Hey,
Jasper, are you there? We'll skip Twin for now and go to Romok.
Okay, watching Keg and Jasper run down the alley, I'll take off after them. Having heard Hezekiah over the earring, just shout, "He's not dead." I'll take some solace in that, even though I may not fully appreciate the connection to Locke at this point. Let me just measure this. Yeah, literally alongside Jasper. So, oomph. do that. Just do a quick measure here. I will. No, I'll save that next time. Yeah, that's it for now. I'm just moving up.
So over to you then, Locke. You suddenly
Back.
feel darkness around you shift. The light turns your eyes once again. Your body aches so much. I would say you would feel a great difficulty in moving.
Yeah, I'd probably and then just try speak and can't even speak and just wheeze, and that would be that.
I mean, as you open your mouth to speak, Heskar, you look down and you see just blood bubbles just forming, popping. You can see his teeth look like that.
If I could speak out of turn, I'd tell him to not move the moment I see him twitching.
Well, that is the end of his go there. It does become your go now. So
Right. Were we following like the standard rules of because I healed him at all, he's now at 1 HP and stabilized? I mean, it seems like he's still broken all over. It's not the most important
you
part.
you healed him and gave him
15.
15 health.
Yeah.
Not a lot. And he's at 50.
Okay, so he's going to need a bunch more healing. Okay, well, I'll get on with the bunch more healing. Another level 2 cure wounds, plus D8. Anytime now. Okay, a nice 15 plus D8. Okay, great. That's 23 more healing.
Amazing.
So, if I could specify what all is going on, I would prefer to fix all of his broken ribs so that the breathing in and out doesn't feel like absolute torture, as well as if much of his the trachea and the nose and all that the blood that's getting in the way of you breathing in and out successfully, fix that as well. And if there's any leftover hit points after that, fix the broken bones that are sticking out by any chance. For that, he should at least be in not totally crippling pain. So that was a good 48 points of healing, right? Off of the negative 49 or so that he was at. So he's back to being, have a juice and sit here for a while I go handle things kind of position, isn't he?
So Hezekiah has healed you up, Locke. He's healed you up to 40 or something. However, it feels like to you like you're at like 1 HP. That's just how it feels. Your body is in a state of shock almost, and it's recovering. But Hezekiah is healing you up and doing the best he can to help you. So your wounds are healed, your bones are mended. Doesn't mean to say you're not going to have some sort of lasting effect after this, but you're alive.
He would hopefully have all the endorphins you get from something like this kind of covering up the pain for at least a little bit. Oh, in an hour it's going to feel worse, but for right now it feels pretty bad, pretty good for what it is. So having done what I can, stick a band-aid on him, kiss on the forehead, and now I'm back to the fight. I got my 35 feet of movement. Use my action. The Flaming Spirit I can't see it right now, right? But I saw that gigantic stone thing earlier. So if I could have my guy, let me see if I'm even in range for this reasonably. Oh, no, it's just being so slow. Okay, so it's got that much movement. The flame seed has a range of 60 feet. How much is this? Okay, I could throw a flame seed from my wildfire spirit at the guy. Let's see how this goes. Okay, it's a nat 1, so never mind.
Yeah.
But just one last, both physical shout and earring speak. He's sitting up. He can't fight, but he's gonna make it.
Jasper.
Now, hold on. Did we completely skip Twin Edge, or
Well, I was
okay.
just about to say, if Jasper's now there, he can do
Yeah.
twins.
It's MJ in it.
So, Jasper, if you want to just do twins, go first, and then your own.
I think he's snoring. Yep.
Snoring or
Yeah, he's snoring.
yeah. Okay. Well, new father. Well, not new father, but yeah. Okay. So what's going to happen now is these guards are all going to start wailing on this giant. The giant's also going to be smashing back as well, and a couple more come flying out from the side here. Another one backing up as this other comes in to view here. And oh, okay. But I think we're going to call it there. Yeah, I think it's midnight. So
Yeah. My heart was pounding though. My heart was proper pounding. Especially when I was falling. And when you're rolling them dice, it was going very quick.
Woody, did you roll a 36d6 for him?
I did. I had to do it on a website, but
Uh-huh.
I did. Yeah.
Now the max damage off that is 216, so that would 100% have killed you.
Yeah.
I think you got like exactly like mid damage. You got like 109 or something, I think.
A lucky escape for you lot.
I don't know if it's an escape or not. I don't know what's worse, to be honest.
I'll be quiet. Maybe you're deaf in both ears now or something, but you'll be fine.
I will probably have a little word with you separately, lot, just to discuss
Yeah, I think so.
the trauma that you may have received. But yeah, we'll do that before the next day.
Yeah, I don't think he's ever going to go on them flying ships. Just to let you know.
You've definitely got a fear of heights now.
Yeah, I didn't know how that was going to go out. I didn't know.
No, I mean, well, like, what a crazy tension. I mean, that's like that was only next to the fight on the ice, where Jasper pulled the card. For how crazy scary it was.
I mean, we've almost had 2 deaths in this fight.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Me. I forgot about that.
He almost got vaporized.
Yep. Disintegrated. Yeah. I bet you're never gonna not prepare Featherfall ever again. Every fight, subterranean fight, higher 500 feet underground, you can have Featherfall prepared.
Okay. Right. Well, thank you very much, everyone, for joining for another game. And
Thank you, Woody.
Very cool. Happy session 100.
things can only get better, guys.
Oh, we've danced with death so many times now. It's like I have this impending sense of doom and inevitability that one of these days our luck's gonna run out.
Hey, think about it like this: it took Woody basically 100 sessions to learn how to really wail on us. You know.
Oh my God, you can't say that. You're gone, mate. You're
No,
gone.
He's
Your
known all
character's
along.
gone.
This has been Woody holding back.
Well, when you go up against the big bad guys, I can't be quite as lenient on you, can I?
No, absolutely not. Make it hurt. But yeah, that was touch and go for a while there. Well
My
played.
only grievance with how I played this was that I didn't use the appropriate music at the appropriate time. I had music queued up for him to play.
Was it like a bass drop for when Lachlan hit the ground?
I have got music for bad situations. I've got music for the bad guys. But yeah, I mean, you've heard the music for the bad guys. They've got their own little theme tune.
I meant something far more irreverent. You know, a bass drop for when Lachlan hit the ground.
I just got sound effect of the yeah. Right. Oh, let me close this all down now. So, you survived, guys. You survived. Hey.
Yay!
Live to die another day.
Dude, so we'll see everyone again next week. Yeah, thank you very much, guys, for playing, and I'll get you next time.
Yeah, now we just need to figure out how on earth to fight these gigantic stone mountain pieces. Like, what's an estimated height as far as we can see? You know, they might be bended over a little bit, but like, how tall are these guys?
They are. Oh, I think I said it before. Didn't I? They are. Okay, so it's about 30 to 40 foot tall.
Right.
Probably, yeah, I'd say about 40 foot.
And that size is like off the charts in terms like, so okay, a large creature is 10 by 10, right? Gargantuan, I forget how the scale goes, but there's like two things beyond large, like huge and gargantuan, I think, which are like 15 by 15 and 20 by 20. Something that's 40 foot tall is probably 40 by 40 by 40, right? So yeah, this is off the charts. Or I think they're still gargantuan. Yeah, like 20 by 20 and larger is still gargantuan, I think.
When I was looking at it, it said gargantuan is 16 by 16 square plus. So it can be anything over 16 by 16. And they are they're bigger than that. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, can't wait to find out.
But yeah, this other one loomed in as well. See, it's another large stony giant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's hope we still have what it takes. I'm running relatively empty. I still got one more